What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Ruth Ann, and I'm back at it with another video. This video is actually going to be a tutorial on how to encapsulate your embellishments using Builder Gel Polish. Okay, let's get right into that video. So first off, you want to start with a nail, any nail. So this is what I mean when I say encapsulate. For my nails, I've been doing some nails already. But when I say you put your little stuff in there, you see how that. I've been having these on a couple of weeks. Oh, here's one in my hand if you can see this. I don't know if you can see it, but hopefully you can. And that's what I mean, just encapsulated, okay? Now, the first thing that we're going to need is the Ultra Clear Builder Gel. I got this at my local nail supply. You can get it on Amazon, I think, for about $10. You got that. And then you also need a bonder. I use this. This came with my dipping system. It's the #1, or you can use a primer. So that's what this is, a primer. And then I have my little embellishments. It's just like butterflies and hearts. Okay, that's what we're going to use today. And then I have my wax stick to pick them up. And of course a top coat. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is grab your nail. It's going to be medium-sized coffin nails. That's what I'm going to use, so you can get a good look. Medium coffin nail, okay? Medium coffin nail. And the first one I'm going to do is use the #1. The #1 is going to make it tacky, okay? Make it tacky. There you go. Okay. Dip a little bit more in there, give me, so I can make it tacky. So it should dry pretty quick. There you go. Now, the second thing you want to do is put a thin layer of the Builder Gel. And the Builder Gel, again, is self-leveling, just like gel polish is. Okay? There you go. I'm going to do just a thin layer. Just a thin layer. Because what we're going to do is we're going to add the embellishments to it. And then we'll cure it. Okay. Now, we have a thin layer of the gel. Now, we're just going to add some embellishments to it. Okay. Stick them on there. And this is just, for demonstration purposes only. So, wherever it goes is fine. My issue the reason why I like this method so much is because my issue is when I use dip powder instead of regular acrylic, the dip powder wasn't thick enough to cover the embellishments, so the embellishments would stick out, and my design would be lumpy. And so what I would try to do is buff over it and buff over it and buff over it. And what would happen is, well, first of all, we're gonna stick it in the lamp for 30 seconds. For a full 30 seconds, guys. Okay. Back to my story, what I was saying is that what would happen with me is I found that when I tried to buff over it, if the wing of the butterfly was sticking out, it was gonna tear that wing off, and my design kind of looked choppy and cut in half, and it just wasn't a good look. It just wasn't a good look, y'all. It just wasn't a good look, and so I would be mad at myself because I'm like, how do I put? I didn't want to put 1,000 coats of dipping powder on her. It was just a struggle for me. I don't know about you. But that is done. So now that is done, now we are ready to add a big glob. We're going to put a glob, okay? Because it's going to be for the whole nail, okay? I'm going to roll it on there, okay? We're going to roll it. Roll it on. Gonna roll it on there, okay? Now, it's sitting on there. Now, we're gonna just make sure to just do it in circles here to get it to the top. Push it to the top here. Okay? Now that we got it at the top there, now we're gonna drag it down little by little, okay? And make sure your nail is pointed downward. Let gravity help you a little bit, okay? Let it get it all the way to the side over there. Don't forget your sides over here now. And just touch it and grab it down a little bit at a time, okay? Just barely touch it at the top and drag it down. Now I know people go from side to side. I don't know how they do that. But we just gonna barely touch it like that. Barely touch it. Okay? And then gravity is helping us cover this up, okay? Now here's the other part. If you feel like you don't have enough on there, guess what you can do? Okay? Guess what you can do? You can just go back in there, get you a little bit more. Cause I feel like this ain't gonna be enough. Just keep going. Just manipulate it, okay? You feel like that ain't enough? You can go back in there and get you a little bit more, okay? And then just massage it on there. Touch it real light because what you want to do is make sure that you don't get no bubbles in it, okay? And drag it on down. There you go. You barely touch it. You see that? Okay. All right. And guess what the good news is? It's self-leveling. See that? It's self-leveling. Look at that. Now I did all that. I did all that hustling and bustling and touching it from side to side. Okay? Guess what? If you don't like it or you feel like it's too thin in places, guess what you can do? Go back in. Try it again. Add on there. Add your some on there. And pull it down. Side to side. Side to side. There we go. And there we go. Just barely touch it. Barely touch it. Wipe some of that off. Barely touch it. Barely touch it. Okay. And we are done. Now, this requires a full 60-second cure. Full 60 seconds. Then after 60 seconds, we're going to just file it till we like it. We'll just file it until we like it. Now, another thing you can do, if you want to do it like that and just brush it on, look. There's another way you can do it. Brush it on, right? Okay. We got it brushed on. See that? And then you can brush it on one more layer. However you want to do it. Okay? But just make sure to put 2 coats so it'll cover the whole thing up. I'm going to wait on that one since I already put the other one in there. Okay. And while we do that, we clean as we go, right? Just like cooking. Clean as you go so you don't have to have so much done. Okay, look at her. We are done with that one. Look at how that looks. Look how smooth it looks. I hope you can see it. Okay. Then all you have to do is file it. File it to your... It is going to have a sticky layer. You can just wipe that off with acetone or regular nail polish remover, alcohol, whatever you want to do. So just take a little piece of paper and just wipe that off. The sticky part here. Okay. And let's file. So if you feel like, I don't know if you can see this little hump right here. If you can see the little hump right here on the side, I want to file that part off. So I'm just going to take my 180 grit. I mean my 100. This is a 100 grit. And I'm just going to file it, okay? I'm going to file it like this to get it nice and straight on the sides. Okay? Nice and straight. Get my shape nice right here. And then I like to take a buffing block. I also have a 100 buffing block. 100 and then 180. One is to take off and one is to smooth. So, got my buffing block and I'm going to go right on top. Side to side so that it'll be equal on both sides, okay? And then buff until you like it, okay? Let me look at it. Oh, yeah, that looks good. Okay. Guess what? Wipe it off. That looks great. I want this little piece right here. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Okay. It had a little lump right there. Now, here's the favorite part. The reveal. The reveal. Ready? Now, make sure you get one of them glossy top coats. Okay? Look at that. Ooh, that's so pretty. I wish you could see it in real life person. And then you just cure this and you are done. Look at that. Now, one trick that I did learn, one thing that I learned by accident, I wasn't aware of this, but I'm gonna put y'all on, you know, take it or leave it. You don't have to take it at all. One thing I learned, you put nail polish thinner. If you put some thinner, nail polish thinner in gel polish, it still works. Matter of fact, it thins it out. It makes the layers even thinner so that they dry quicker. So I absolutely love that. And here's the other one that we were working on. I'm going to put one more coat on it. Okay? Just one coat. All I did was polish it. I'm going to polish it twice. Put a coat right here. There you go. Yep. And if you feel like it's still sticking out, or you feel like you want to put another one, put another coat on there. Put it on there till you feel good about your life. There you go. And it is done. Done. Done, son. Look at that. And now you are ready for Valentine's Day. And then you can outline it. You can French tip it. You can put you some little embellishments on it. Okay? Do you, honey. Okay? Fix it up. Dress it down. All right, guys. I'd like to thank you for watching my channel. Good news. Got a camera. So as soon as I figure out how to use it, I'll be uploading like that. Hopefully the pictures will be clearer. But again, thanks for watching. I love you guys. See you next time.